Hello there. Kyle Katarn here.
And the Bendu.
Coming back for another reaction to Star Wars.
The Bad Batch.
This is episode 11.
Mm-hmm. Which kind of means, since, 11 out of 16.
Out of 16
this
total,
could be, like, a complete nothing episode, or it could be, like, a really heavy, really interesting episode.
Could go either way.
Right? Like, give us some fucking crosshairs. Like,
Well,
he's burnt to shit just flying around in the middle of space.
Yeah, he got ion engine to the face, which, by the way...
so fucking cool still. And then,
ion technology
just
chip in his head, took a blast to the face.
Oh, he's
could
still
could this affect his chip in some way? Is it possible?
Is it possible? That's true. That's true.
Shout out to Nerd Chronic, who is our wonderful editor, edits these reactions for us and helps us sneak them past the Disney blockade.
And keeps them up.
Keep up the good work, sir. We have a Patreon poll. It's been a hell of a week over here at Katarn Studios, and so the poll got posted pretty late. However, let's take a look.
It was quite a simple question, though, still.
Yeah, it was an easy one to answer, for sure.
Who won the game of Dejarik at the end of the episode? Was it Omega, or was it Hunter?
Right, and it was a high-stakes game. It was like, if she wins the game, no more sitting out on missions. Mm-hmm. So, let's see. We only got 7 votes, because like I said, it was posted pretty late. But all 7 of those votes were for Omega. Poor Hunter, man. No one's in Hunter's corner right now.
That's true. I mean, which could go, like, either way. It means either he, like, threw the match because, he wants Omega equally on the squad as well, like how he asked Tech. He said at one point, like, "All right, Tech, you and Omega, like, sweep out the or like like go around the right or whatever." And Tech's like, "Well, that'd be impossible since Omega's not here." All she has to do is just practice.
He's used to her. She's like, it's like a reflex to like be giving her commands now.
Yeah, she just has to just practice her accuracy. Really, shooting is her only weakness.
Well, she shot that one guy up pretty well, like
kinda
in one of the early episodes. Like she's got a good aim. But I think that Hunter's in the perfect situation because if he wins, he wins, and if he loses, he can be like, "Well, I let you win."
Or did.
Yeah, you will. We will never know.
But yeah, some of the comments, though.
Mr. Natcake says, Omega, no contest. Although it'd be hilarious if the next episode started with her straight up losing and having to take the back seat again.
You just see her in the back doing dishes or some shit.
Yeah, exactly. Just pull a quick switcheroo. Well, honestly, she'd just be like hustling more Dejarik tables is what she'd be doing. Sid would put her to work. Omega's Gambit. Drunk James Bond says, 100% it's Omega. Even if we take away her proficiency in strategy, I personally feel Hunter views her as a daughter. If that's the case, Dad always lets the daughter win. That's kind of what we were saying. Like, he's got that good fallback position because he can, even if he gets beat outright, he can be like, well, I'm, just being a good dad. And Christopher S. Brown had to be Omega, right? I mean, all signs point to it. We know that she's great at strategy. She's got that
strategy mind, yeah.
Hunter doesn't have this, like, he's good at strategy, but he's as good as any typical clone. His enhancement is about tracking.
Exactly.
And hunting. So he would beat her at hide and seek, not necessarily at, like, a chess variant.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. No, in a weird ass, yeah.
I remember one of the YouTube comments from our reaction was saying, like, wouldn't it be funny if there was a mid-credit scene where they're still sitting there hours into the game and like Hunter's like in his underwear at this point, like he's just been losing hella bad,
straight up pajamas.
Still trying to like save some face.
That's like some games of Monopoly, man. Like if you try to challenge someone to Monopoly, like how long?
Oh, Monopoly is a friendship ender.
It'd be like, all right, first one to build a hotel wins. Like at least that's kind of something, I suppose. It's a little easier to do.
No, don't ever play Monopoly with my dad. Like in real life, I'll see Park Avenue and I'll get heated. Like it's
there's
a history there, man.
Yeah.
Awesome, cool.
But yes, thank you again.
This reaction has been cut down to 10 minutes long to comply with the DMCA fair use. If you want to check out the full-length version of this reaction, head over to patreon.com/Kyle Katarn channel. You get access to full-length reactions. You can participate in polls like the one that we just read here, and a couple of other perks as well. Without further ado, episode 11.
Do it!
Where's this?
Twilight Planet.
Ryloth? Oh, you're totally right.
I have a vision.
Is that Cham Syndulla in the front there?
Fighters are here.
That's totally Cham.
Death Trooper looking bitch.
This partnership is most welcome. Wouldn't you agree, Syndulla?
That's
I
Hera?
will always support that which helps Ryloth.
Hera's
And
mom.
what about you, General?
Oh,
There's
fuck.
Cham. There's Cham.
Is that?
It's Hera's mom.
Peace is what is needed.
And with peace comes prosperity. This is a new era for Ryloth.
She's so pretty.
Does she just? Of course, she's her mom. Like Hera looks just like her.
Ryloth is safe, Jam. This is what you fought for.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It's kind of nice seeing a clone without his helmet on, though.
Will bring stability and growth to Ryloth once again.
Man, we know what the Empire does to Ryloth. This is not going to be pretty. Man, Cham is so upset by this.
When the Clone War began, and the Republic was losing, we were on our own. The Clone Army came to our aid. I trust them to protect us as they always have. Let us lay down our weapons and focus on Ryloth's future.
Man, like, we have the benefit of hindsight, but you really can't fault him for, like,
I mean, was
wanting to
he- I
believe
mean,
in it.
I
that
feel
they
like
finally
Twi'leks
freed
have
him.
always been enslaved by someone, so it's like, what does the Empire do to them? They're like,
It's so easy to want to believe that they're there to help, you know?
Hera has other interests at
Please tell me we're going to see her finding Chopper. Or, like, tinkering with Chopper.
Hera. Oh man.
God, you can see Hera in
Oh
her face.
man.
Anything suspicious yet?
Yes.
Let me take a look.
Oh my god, this is like. This answers all my questions.
I don't know, Chop. Nothing looks out of the ordinary. Just a mining facility.
I'm so happy right now.
God. Oh, look how young she is.
Uncle Gobi told us to stay and gather intel.
What the fuck?
Dreaming of being up there.
Just do wait.
Chopper.
That's some bullshit.
Oh, look, that's the Y-Wing that she must have pulled him out of right there.
What's happened now?
Yeah, what did she even do?
Sorry about this, General, but they were found inside a restricted zone.
Oh.
I won't report this, but it can't happen again.
I assure you it won't. Thank you, Hauser.
Hauser seems pretty compassionate compared to the other Imperial regs. Maybe maybe they can turn him to this clone rebellion.
The Imperial refinery is off limits, Hera. You know that.
I never said we were at the refinery.
I have my ways too. Now then, tell me what you saw. Leave nothing out.
My daughter spying on an Imperial facility?
Why would it be spying? What don't they want us to see? I'm telling you, the Imperials are up to something. You just don't want to see it.
In Legends, the Empire subjugated Ryloth and basically carved up the entire population and then distributed them around the galaxy as slave labor for
That's right.
things like refineries.
I didn't realize that it was the Empire.
Well, they weren't the first to do it, but they fully just picked up and did it as well.
Bro, look at the back of his head.
Please, his lieutenant.
He's like missing a spot.
My dream was for a free Ryloth. For our people to happily live in a world at peace.
The people don't seem very happy.
Their lives, much like yours, have been surrounded by war for far too long.
If we need to fight, I am as capable as anyone. Gobi trusts me to do my part. Why can't you?
Uncle's gonna get fucking executed.
Yeah, he's making too many moves from the sounds of it.
My hope is that you won't ever have to live a life like mine.
I mean, I've watched a lot of Game of Thrones, but Uncle's getting himself leaded up for a public execution.
We were told this refinery would not be
Big
a
ass
military
turrets.
facility.
The Empire is dedicated to protecting the interests of Ryloth. Please excuse me. There's a matter I must address.
He just showed him a
You
meme.
can see yourself, sir?
That's why he chuckled.
100%.
How can we trust these Imperials when they are keeping things from us?
We need to try. For the sake of Ryloth.
God damn, Cham's optimism is just heartbreaking.
Does Hera get killed?
What did you just say?
I mean, not Hera. Hera's mom.
Oh,
Hera's mom.
I'm kind of worried that might be the execution after all.
This is a simple supply run.
Still,
Because
I
we
think
see
I
her
should
like
stay
her
here.
family
The Kalikori.
Kalikori thing, but I don't remember if she ever said if her like family was killed. Scoop.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
Police ship's been tagged. Now ease off on the thrust. It's time to land.
I can do it.
No takeoffs or landings. Not
Is
yet.
Glee the older Blue Twi'lek that was with Cham in Rebels? His voice was different, but that could still be Glee. So Glee might not die. I don't know, though. And that's gorgeous. Look at that.
I like that they're using this technically as a. Do we need spacesuits?
I was gonna say, this
what the
doesn't-
fuck's going on?
Doesn't look like there's atmosphere.
Gorgeous.
Well, it's no VCX 100, so you just wait.
You know what I just realized? Hera's older than Kanan.
Yeah. Not by much,
But
by
now
a little.
they've both met the Bad Batch.
Yeah, I know. I was just thinking that. I don't know what company makes those like hex-shaped crates, but they're probably like the richest people in the entire galaxy. Everyone
Dude,
uses those
for
crates.
sure.
Everyone.
You can come up, but no funny business.
Aw.
Funny business?
Uh-huh. I'll be watching you.
She's like, I don't understand what funny business is.
This is the sensor array, and that's the deflector shield. Over there's
is
the
amazing.
nav reader, and this is the hyperdrive.
God, it's so imperialist.
Tech won't let me train until I can recite all of the ship's specifications from memory.
Haha.
It's so
That's
tech.
never gonna happen.
It's so tech,
That's
though.
never gonna happen, though, yeah.
When I close my eyes and picture myself up there, I feel it. But one day...
Come on, I'll show you my favorite part of the ship. Up there,
Oh, it's her favorite part because Wrecker made it for her.
it's my room.
Who's chasing you? Are you in some kind of trouble?
I thought you were in trouble.
You better know what you're getting into.
We don't have a choice. Hera, we're leaving.
They're gonna learn that Crosshair is
for
here
the tour.
somehow. Or shit.
Crosshair's-
Crosshair just got led to their shuttle.
They're
so,
tracking the
yeah.
ship.
Good luck.
That's a beautiful shot. The four of them with the space background like that.
Do they, like, not realize that they're clones also? Like, do they not hear it in the voice?
Well, they don't care.
They had no problem, like, you know, just talk. Well, he did say that Sid sent us.
And with desperate times kind of thing. That is a good point, though. You know, since they're so aware.
Oh
my
god. That's
What?
just real. That's just real, and they just CGI'd the ship. They just
that's
CGI'd
animation.
the ship onto that. That was an actual.
Forget about it. What am I looking at?
That was
This
an
is so
actual
good.
picture.
Oh god.
Tits. And you have all that weaponry and shit on board still, bro.
Yeah, a whole box of thermal detonators
So
clanking around back there.
Ha! Didn't even think about that.
The one girl in the squad just loves burning people.
Fucked.
Miss Syndulla, I find your involvement in such matters to be most distressing.
She's like, I was just learning how to fly.
Cham has not committed a crime. Yet. But this Syndulla has.
What?
She's only a child. She is an insurgent. Take them away.
Damn, Orn Fruta is just like
I was gonna
doubling
say,
down on
how-
this fascism. He doesn't care about his people at all. He's just like, yeah, Imperial's making me rich.
We have to contact the general.
There's like nothing
Smuggling weapons? What was
nothing ergonomic about that creature.
I hope we get teenage Numa in here.
What did you find out? Guilty of treason. They haven't had a trial yet.
Tar will see that they never get one. We must intercept that convoy before it reaches the
I
capital.
wonder if that's still Filoni.
It's totally Filoni.
Chopper, let's go.
Chop out. Turbo tank looking great.
Dude, look at the dirt on the fucking gears.
The tank's heading for the Narrows.
We have to seize control of it before.
What kind of blaster is that?
It almost looks like
Wait for my signal.
an Ambin style disruptor, but it's not.
It has a fucking sword
She's got a DC-15.
bayonet.
Good old fashioned. Nice. I love that they have.
Maybe it is a spear.
I love that Ryloth and the Twi'leks are totally modeled after like the French resistance during World War II. That's the allegory we go for here. Like they've got the French accents. They use like really good subversive tactics. Because like every element of Star Wars can be traced back to one of the real world wars. That was dope.
Spear for the win.
Yeah, now we know what it does.
Classic.
Nice. Lots of stunning. Everyone's stunning in these.
Right? They're shooting. Shank the computer.
Plot twist. Bill Burr's driving.
Woo!
Nice.
Sniped.
Okay, there we go.
It's just... Okay. Oh shit, that's Hera's dad.
Yeah, that's Cham.
Tell them we surrender.
Surrender? What are you doing?
Keeping us alive, Senator.
I love it.
And
Mom,
Dad,
Mom
right?
and Dad both coming in hot with weapons. Like, she wasn't hanging back. I love that.
How dare you attack our convoy? You are all traitors.
For years, I've watched you put your greed and self-interests above Ryloth. You are the one guilty of treason.
We're just gonna shoot him?
Chem, stop and think about what you're doing.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Tits.
Taz time will come.
No, he's gonna shoot the mom.
It's gonna
Crosshair's gonna kill Hera's mom.
This is gonna be some Batman.
Don't you do it.
Thank you for playing your part, Senator.
Damn.
In the face.
Just like that? No more Orn Free Ta? I'm good with it. Damn. Crosshair's just like false flag assassinated the senator.
Dude! they're just gonna ship him off.
They just carted him away. Gonna bury that motherfucker in a refrigerator box. I think Hauser's on our side. I think
Somehow?
Hauser is gonna find his way to the Bad Batch, and they're gonna like be like, bro, come with us. Not all clones have to be dicks.
That's
They're gonna
true, right?
tell him about the chip. You know, word can spread.
66 happened already. Confirmed. We're gonna see more Hera.
Oh yeah,
Did
for
you see
sure.
that?
For
Fucking
sure.
fade away.
What a fucking treat, dude. Dave Filoni is Chopper. Hera was back. We got to meet her mom, and by the way, her mom's
Her
incredible.
mom's amazing.
Yeah, you said as soon as it said
Man.
Syndulla, that's when I knew for sure. But as soon as we saw that green Twi'lek, I was like, it looks a lot like Hera in the face. But I thought I was wrong because
I thought
the
it was like
age-
old
I
Hera
was like,
for a
she-
second.
I was like, she's
wait a
too
minute.
old. She's too old. Hera must be a
Rebels
child.
hasn't happened yet. Yeah.
And then as soon as you were like Syndulla, I was like, okay, Hera's mom. Amazing.
That was nuts.
Amazing. Seeing Chopper, Jesus.
Dude, Chopper was so much more like caretaking.
Yeah.
He was
Well, yeah,
much less dickish.
But I like that.
But he
even
also
though
doesn't
it's
have to deal with
years-
Zeb. He
even though
doesn't have to deal with Zeb at all.
and Ezra.
And Ezra.
He liked messing with Ezra though. Even though this is years before Rebels, Chopper still looks like a piece of shit. Like he's still hella gungy, hella nasty. Like that didn't happen to him over 19 years. Like he was always just like a hunk of junk ever since she pulled him out of the Y-wing. That's
I don't
what
know.
I think.
Has he always had two arms, or has we only ever just seen him with one arm? Because we saw him with two arms this time.
No, he always had the
Okay.
two arms.
Yeah, no, that
He
was
would do
great.
his spinning move, or he would like hit you
Dude,
with the maul
I was
over
gonna
and
say,
over
he
again.
spun his head a lot, very comedically. But yeah, no, it was adorable, like seeing him almost the same size as her.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, little Hera was amazing. Pour some out for Senator Orn Free Ta, who's like an episode 1 original.
He
I'm
is an
pretty
episode 1 original.
If not an episode 2. Yeah, no, episode 1.
Yeah.
Man, he was a fat fuck. Always out for himself. definitely took advantage of his position, and like, you know, his people were starving as a result of it. He was so fat, people weren't even sure if he was a Twi'lek.
Oh yeah, no, he was definitely like that fucking River Lord dude in The Hobbit who was like in charge of the fishing town or whatever. Fuck yeah.
The mayor of Dale.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, no, sorry, the mayor of Lake Town.
Yeah,
Dale.
fuck that guy.
Stephen Fry did an amazing job with that, though. Yeah, I've always wondered, like, what happened to all of these, like, Clone Wars characters who just kind of, like, fade back to their planets, and then, like, we just focus on the Empire. We're finally finding out. Like, right now, we found out what happened to Orin Free Taa, and right now, in the Darth Vader Marvel Comics, we're finding out what happened to Sly Moore, who was Palpatine's, like, second in command on the other side of Mas Amedda, who we never hear from again after the movies, and now we're finding out what happened to her. So, I'm really enjoying getting these like conclusions to all these little loose ends that are like hanging out. Now we don't see them in the original, so clearly something happens to them. We're finally finding that out. So the context is just like,
yeah,
it feels like a present. It's like a treat, you know.
Or just again going back to Hera, how like this is completely gives us a huge insight on what made Hera essentially.
Yeah,
like she was there.
We've heard it told to us because Hera tells us the story in
the
Rebels,
insurrection.
But now we're seeing it. We're getting to see it. Like seeing her
and
like
the fact that
looking
this is
up
like
at the clouds
the third
and daydreaming.
the third planet now that we've seen the Empire do the exact same spiel and the exact same bullshit of like, oh, we're here to protect you.
They were doing it on Pantora.
Yeah.
They were doing it on Ord Mantell.
And now here.
And they're doing it here too.
Ryloth.
They're doing it across the galaxy. Like everyone's money becomes worthless unless they exchange it for public credits, and the only way to do that is to get a chain code. Like they've got people over a barrel, and they know it, and that's how fascism takes over. You know, they just sort of like seep in there, and it's through all these we're out to help people, but it's the policy. Everyone's got to do it.
And trying to give the kid the treason charge in the first place versus like the uncle who was like, all of it was all part.
And then good old Crosshairs, good old Mr. Aim for the Kid Crosshairs, just like murked the senator.
He hates kids, man.
I was really worried that he was going to like make a shot at Cham.
I was ready,
and it was going to hit the wife instead.
I was ready for both of them to go. I was ready for
Cham can't die.
Batman's parents.
Cham's in Rebels, so he's got to survive.
Oh, okay.
But I thought that like he would only survive because she does like a get down, Mr. President, and like takes a blaster bolt for him, and that's why like Hera's mom's not around. Like I was really scared that was going to happen. They're in custody. We know that Cham is safe, but like, what if she doesn't make it out? What if Hera sees it happen? Like I don't know if my grizzled old heart can take that. That'd be rough.
Some dark chocolate.
Rough.
That'd be some dark shit.
It's gonna be some dark chocolate. Is that what you just said? Omega and Hera interacting is super cool.
That was interesting impression.
That's kind of like the interaction I wish that she could have had with like childlike Cal when they were on Braca.
That's true.
That would have been cool too.
I just love how like at the end of her thing, like the favorite part of my ship. My room.
And we're not getting
like,
shot at.
It's
my room.
It's such a kid thing of like, look at my stuff.
It was super authentic. They did a really good job, and the voice actor, I think her name is Michelle Ung. I have to check on that, but does an incredible job with Omega. She really brings like this childlike wonder, and like you really feel like this is some kid experiencing this for the first time.
Exactly.
And Omega, it's great. I've said this before, but like the Bad Batch is the audience perspective for people who are like very well versed in Star Wars and know their way around. And for newcomers to the universe that are watching this as one of their first Star Wars things they've ever seen, Omega is their audience perspective because she's experiencing this all as a first.
That's true.
As well. And things keep getting explained to her, which is useful for those audience members. So it's brilliant writing. They've really made this show super accessible for like old and new audiences. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait to see where it goes. Hopefully we get more Hera, more Chopper. The Ryloth story's far from over. And like if Crosshairs is there right now, and so are the Batch, they haven't left yet, like we got to come to a head.
I honestly like.
Hopefully Hauser the clone is going to reach out to the Batch and be like, "Yo, we need your help."
That should be the Patreon poll question. With 5 episodes left in the series, is he just going to be straight dick, or does he now have time?
It's true. We asked that as one of our first questions. I think it's time to bring it back around and ask it again now that we have so much context. So yeah, stay tuned for the Patreon poll. It'll be posted shortly. And thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this reaction. Yes. If you want to check out the full-length version of this reaction, head over to patreon.com/KyleKatarn channel, where you get full-length reactions, Patreon polls, a little couple other things as well.
Like Discord perks.
Discord perks, yes. And a bunch of cool things. I'm also streaming on Twitch 4 days a week, twitch.tv/KyleKatarn, playing Knights of the Old Republic for the very first time on Fridays at 1 PST. So tune in if you want to watch. Thanks again, and as always, may the Force be with you.